Let's do this. Let's do this. Hey, what's up, Ward Wrestling Live? And we have another awesome wrestler in our country, a young man that spends most of his time in Florida, but also spends a little time back in Camden, Georgia. So they got a place in both. But this past year, he was a seventh grader at University Christian. This year, he's an eighth grader. Last year, he placed in state's fifth as a seventh grader. So great job there. And pre-seeds came out for the grappler. He caught the number 13 seed at 105. And he's here with us today. It's another hammer, Jayce Pardon. Did I say that right?
Paradon.
Paradon. Jayce Paradon. Is there supposed to be an I in there? Did I miss the I, or is just? So it's Paridon.
Paridon.
Oh, that's why I screwed that up. I like to screw up names. It's part of my gig, I guess. I always do that, but it's all right. But Jayce Paradon, what's up, man? Thanks for coming on, buddy.
Thank you for bringing me.
Yeah, man, it's a pleasure. I saw that your dad had posted something about you being down at the Scorpion duel, the D1 duel down there. I was at the high school duel the week before. It looked like you guys had a bunch of fun.
It was pretty fun. It was pretty fun.
Nice little place there, right?
I like it. It was pretty nice.
How good is the air condition?
It doesn't work. It definitely
Yeah, I experienced that. Now I have talked to Coach Prince, and as his stuff starts to grow, he may be adding some fans and some stuff in there. So he'll keep it good, man. So tell us, how's your summer been?
pretty good. Just wrestling, going places. My coach in Camden, Coach Krugs, took me to South Dakota during the year, wrestling with Coach Keith in Bold City. Just wrestling right now.
Wow, nice. And how about have you been able to wrestle all summer, or was there a certain point there where the off season didn't look too promising?
I'm pretty sure we were pretty good all summer. Like, we were always wrestling, always working out in the gym.
Somewhere,
always putting in the grind.
Nice. And you said you had went up to Georgia a little bit too.
Up in Camden with Coach Wilder and wrestling with their high school team for practices and club team.
Oh, nice. So we just talked about Draven. His dad says, "What's up, tough guy? Good luck at the grappler."
Hello.
So what's up, Coach McCall back?
Yeah. What's up, Coach McCall? What's up?
He's up there. Are you going to get that thing carved in the back of your head like Draven?
No, sir. I don't plan on that.
You're not going to do it?
Just keep it saved.
Yeah, it looks good on him. Hey, so how was that duel down there? You said you went undefeated. Which team did you jump on?
Scorpions Black. We were Scorpions Black. It was me, Liam Davis, Draven, Landon Hawley, and KJ. And then there's a couple other kids that I can't remember right now.
Yeah, so Jamie and Prince and Hall and all those guys and Beck, and I mean, they're all doing great things down there, right?
Coach Cephalo down there with the Scorpions. It's pretty,
He's not a bad wrestler, huh?
No, not really.
He did all right. Well, that's cool, man. So you had fun. You've been getting where are some places you've been able to go and actually get some live tournaments in this summer? This
Deep South, we went to Deep South duels, Coach Carr's category 5, and then most recently the tournament down there.
Nice. So you've been able to get some live in. How do you feel going into this week's grappler? You feel like you've got some rust off? You feel like you're ready to run?
I feel like I'm ready.
Yeah.
I feel like pretty ready for it.
So who's your coach up at University Christian?
Coach Weschamp and Coach Tyler Dehart.
And they are awesome.
They're awesome.
Yeah. So, what have they meant to you and the growth of your wrestling?
They're mentoring, like how I was a young wrestler, just helping grow, getting the fields of high school, bringing us to the tournament stuff, just transitioning from the youth to the high school.
Nice. And then you have an amazing club coach up in Camden, right? That you're very close with. You were on the Georgia team. Who is that?
The club coach up in Camden is Dan Krug. He coaches Perler, and that's really that's probably most of my biggest growth is because of Coach Dan.
Yes, I have reached out to Perlers a couple times. I know they've been real busy. They've been traveling a little bit, but I look forward to having them on one day and doing some stuff, man. So talk about it. So you're a seventh grader and you're walking into the state tournament this year. I mean, it had to be a lot to take in.
It was something a little different, but wrestling in the youth scene, being able to go around the country in those lights, I feel like it was something like a lot of middle school kids, me, Lermer, and Nolan, we've been able to feel that before. I don't think we really had that shock of it. It was different, but I don't think there's like the big lights that kind of struck us.
And now you had an opportunity to go up against the eventual state champ during that tournament. I know, obviously, he became the state champ, so he won that tournament. But probably something you wanted to do, right? I mean, you wanted to face Ethan and kind of see where you are as far as levels and see if you can compete. How did it feel to get your hands on him, kind of get somebody that level on the mat and kind of roll around with them?
High school wise, I feel like those top kids, he's super good. And I kind of felt that.
Yeah.
Just him cutting the weight down there and just a real 106 being that elite and fast and stuff and moves. It was pretty overwhelming a little bit.
So. Nice. Now, you're going into the grappler. He's in the top 4 at the grappler this year. You also have a couple Michigan kids in Braden Davis. The reigning champ Darren Heathwis is in there, and you've got a New Jersey kid at Anthony Knox at number 3. Well, you just told me you've wrestled against Ethan, so you kind of know what's going on there. Have you wrestled against those other 3 at all?
No, sir. I've not wrestled against those 3 before. No, sir.
No, sir. Have you been around them? Have you seen them? Have you watched any tournaments? Have you been watching some tape, or are you just taking it day by day?
Kind of taking it day by day right now. Eventually, maybe I'll watch some film on it, but whatever happens, go out there, wrestle the match, see what happens.
Now, I think I read something. So you're at number 13 as an 8th grader, which is awesome, right? I mean, how awesome is that? There's I don't know, 1,200 kids signed up for this tournament or something. So unbelievable that at your age, an elite wrestler and you're there. So congratulations on that. But I know there's some kids in that, 1 through 12 that are above you that you've been on the mat with before and you've had some success against, right?
I know the Florida Tyler Washburn, I wrestled him before. We wrestled a long time, like probably 2 years ago, but I did beat him, but that was like 2 years ago.
Sure. Oh, and you've got let's see, Tyler. I did it again. I wrote down Washington. I'm a dummy. I need to go back to school. Yeah, Tyler Washburn's in there. We got 5 great Florida kids in that 105 bracket there's more Florida kids in the brackets, but as far as the seeds go, there's 5 seeds there. You've got Rivera, Guzman, Morales, Washburn, and you. Out of those guys, I know you've wrestled Rivera and Washburn. Have you had a chance to go up against those other 2, Guzman and Morales?
I was not able to wrestle them last year. They were, with them being in South Florida and then 3A, I didn't get a chance to, and haven't wrestled them before.
So are there, first of all, what do you think about that bracket? You excited?
I'm excited for it. Hopefully I go out there. I think I can probably impress some people. See,
nice.
Because last year I was 98 pounds. So now actually being like a full 106, 105 full size kid, I feel like I can go and compete. Nice.
So is there anybody in that bracket that's above you that you're looking at going, man, I want a shot at that guy?
I would definitely, all Florida kids, just showing Florida, wrestle the top kids, probably anybody ranked above me.
Nice. Nice to see all the Florida and Georgia kids that are coming to the tournament this year, right? 2 of your homes. I know you had said you had a place here in Florida and they're in Georgia. So a lot of kids that and you've been around your entire young life, right? So you'll get to see a lot of your buddies, a lot of your friends.
And
Is that the best part? I think that's the best part for the kids, that when you travel these tournaments, you get to see your buddies, right?
yeah, that's probably the best part. It's going to see friends I've been on youth teams with, traveling with, wrestled against. It's fun to see them at tournaments.
Nice. So are you only going to be doing the elite, or have you signed up for other divisions also?
I'm doing elite and the normal high school.
Okay,
Um,
the varsity.
We're varsity. I originally signed up for varsity, but then we did elite too. So we'll
I
be
mean,
there.
you're good enough, right? So why not try it?
Yeah, why not give it a shot? Go out there, wrestle.
It's all practice, right? Yeah, that's what they do, man. So it's nice to see you. Now you're a big, a lot of these tournaments at your age are still folk style, right? But you've traveled the world and gotten to see some amazing places due to your Greco and freestyle.
Yes.
What do you think? What do you think Greco and freestyle has done for your folk style?
Greco's a lot of head and hands. I feel like that's worked really well with defense and just staying in position, because that's a lot of what Greco is. And freestyle has worked great with neutral, just because that's a lot of what freestyle is the neutral. So I feel like it's worked very well with my neutral.
Nice. And do you think if you would have only focused on folk style, do you think you would be able to accomplish a lot of the things you've accomplished, or did you really need that Greco and freestyle to kind of make you a well-rounded fighter?
I think probably going into the Greco and freestyle has made me a little bit more rounded, being able to wrestle with that. The experiences made me a more well-rounded wrestler.
Nice. So a few things real quick. Shane McCall, I told you, what's up, tough guy. Good luck at the grappler. He also said, it's hard to find a kid as disciplined, who works as hard as Jayce and makes the sacrifice to keep getting better. And Tyler DeHart said, Jayce are the state placer. So there you are. Some shout outs for you. So what are the places around the world you've gotten to go and see?
So there's this one guy named Jared Lewis. He's taken Jaden Bowles and Landon Holly too, both Florida kids. We've went over and we've seen one trip, Greece, London, Amsterdam. There's one more country I forgot, but we only wrestled in Greece, but just going around and seeing those countries. And then I've wrestled in Budapest and Croatia. I did wrestle in Croatia. I did.
Nice. Real quick, my man Wes Champ. What's up, Coach Champ? I hope you're doing well. I hope to see is he coming up to the grappler? Is Wes coming up?
I'm not sure. I haven't talked to Coach Wes about it yet.
All right. Well, Wes, if you're coming up, I'll see you. If not, what's up? But Coach Champ said most mat savvy kid I've ever coached. So shout out to you. So what's your favorite place you visited so far?
My favorite place wrestling was Budapest. Budapest was really cool with the history and stuff. It was awesome going into Budapest.
Now, when you go to these places, do the coaches have an opportunity to take the kids around the country also and get to see some sights and do a little sightseeing, or is it mainly in and out?
It's when we go to those countries, it's a lot of sightseeing. They also have, it's probably, I would say about 50-50, a lot of sightseeing. We wake up early, we'll go see something, go practice, take a shower, and go sightseeing some more. A lot of walking and stuff around those historical places, but it's truly enjoyable.
And now, do you get an opportunity to get into, like, if you're in Budapest or Greece or Hungary or wherever you've been, do you get an opportunity to go to and train in those little clubs in those countries and get to experience those kids?
That's where we mostly go. The guy Jared Lewis his son Hunter Lewis has wrestled for the USA teams at NC State, so he has great connections over there. He's been doing that for a long time, so we've had connections with those clubs. So we go there, we wrestle with their kids and get those feels. Their coaches will coach us in how they do their freestyle and Greco. It's truly great.
So obviously, the way Americans do freestyle and Greco. What have you seen around the country around the world? Is it the same? Is it different? Is there freestyle and Greco? Do they have different skill sets, different focuses?
There's tendencies like when Budapest, when we wrestled in Greece, it was Greece. and freestyle and Greco, they do some of their rolls a little bit different. Not much different, but enough where it's a little bit. And how they train, a lot of it's like their warm-ups are a lot of their conditioning, but it's shorter practices really normally from what I've been overseeing.
Very cool. So you placed fifth last year at States. So far, fingers crossed, wrestling's happening. Florida has not shut it down yet. Different counties have made different decisions, but so far we're seeing wrestling. What's the goal this year? Is obviously to win it, right? But if you don't win it, do one step better, get there. What things have you changed that during the off season that man, I had to make these subtle adjustments if I really want to get back on the podium?
Last year for me, a lot of it was not being strong enough to compete with those kids. So I've worked great in the gym with weight trainers, doing CrossFit and weightlifting to work on my strength. I think that's something that could be a big difference this year in making it to the finals or winning a state championship, which is the ultimate goal.
Nice. And I've got no doubt that we're going to see you there one day, and it'll be fun. So, what are you looking forward to this weekend? Are you guys mainly going just to wrestle, or are you going to get a chance to sightsee?
There's a great trailer. My parents have a trailer, but there's like a great area called Ocean Lakes. So it's by the beach. That would be really fun, just hang out with the family, going to Ocean Lakes, having people come over to the trailer. It'll be a lot of fun and included with the wrestling.
Nice. Now I've never been to Myrtle Beach, but I saw pictures. There's like a big Ferris wheel.
Over in like towards the venue.
Nice. We can go live from your trailer.
Sir, I'm sorry, what?
You can go live out on the beach from your trailer.
Oh, I'm down.
I like it. Well, I look forward to watching you wrestle and seeing you do big things. What has been your favorite tournaments here in the USA to compete at?
I don't really, probably for me, a lot of it's like how well I do. That's how I like the tournaments.
That's okay.
But besides, probably Wildwood, youth-wise, I went to Wildwood. That was really fun.
A lot of kids tell me Wildwood.
I loved Wildwood.
I asked them about some of their favorite tournaments to compete at. They say Wildwood. Now, is it because of the theme park?
We went during winter with Vanquish, and it wasn't really that, but I did well in the tournament, and then a lot of places, like cool places for team bonding and stuff. We went bowling one night. We went out to eat. It was really cool, just Wildwood in the area.
Yeah. So that's probably your favorite to go?
Probably. It was probably.
Now, what have you been to, like Reno or Tulsa or any of those?
No, sir. I've not been to Reno or Tulsa.
Not yet. And then I'm just thinking of tournaments that I've learned about on my show, but it's been fun. Well, man, I can't wait to meet you in person, shake your hand, say thank you for supporting the show. This is awesome. Are you ready for the 10 questions?
Sure.
All right. Off balance or arm drag?
Arm drag.
Scrambled eggs or fried eggs?
Scrambled.
Head and arm throw or suplex?
Head and arm.
Oreos or Chips Ahoy?
Oreos, 100% Oreos.
Double stuff?
Double stuff or red velvet.
Or red velvet. I like it. In the milk with a spoon or just straight up?
Straight up.
Gut wrench or front headlock?
Front headlock.
Chicken wings or chicken strips?
Depends. Chicken wings for football, chicken strips when you're just at a normal restaurant.
The spladle or the cradle?
Cradle.
Onion rings or French fries?
Again, another one that depends. If the onion rings are really good, onion rings. But if they're not, French fries.
If you're at like Texas Roadhouse or Outback, onion rings, right? If you're at Chick-fil-A, waffle fries.
Waffle fries.
Yeah. Half Nelson or chicken wing?
Chicken wing.
So you go to Wendy's. Do you get the burger or the chicken sandwich?
chicken sandwich. I get the chicken sandwich at Wendy's.
You go regular or spicy?
Regular.
I like them. I like them a lot.
4 for $4 meal.
4 for $4 meal is perfect, right? Nice. You
Put
get
the
a little bit of.
Get a little
If you do that, you can get a chicken sandwich and a single, and a fry. Now you got the best of both worlds, right? That's awesome, man. Hey, so this is Jayce Paradon, 5th place in our state as a 7th grader. He's in 8th grade now. He's going to shock some people and do big things. Watch him at the grappler. Watch him in that elite division. I think he's going to turn some heads, and I look forward to watching him wrestle. And I can't wait to meet you. Thank you so much. Tell your mom and dad, I really appreciate them allowing you to come on here. Let's do it anytime. If you want to get on for a few minutes while we're at the grappler, I'd love it. And we could talk about your bracket or whatever once we see them. But man, it's been awesome.
Thank you for having the show.
Pleasure. I keep telling Shane, hey, Draven's welcome, Coach McCall. If you want to have him come on, I don't mind having him too. See you, brother. Hey, keep kicking ass, okay?
Thank you.
All right. See you, bud.